thought a jawbreaker would be funny.
You gagged her with a jawbreaker?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underappreciated teen movies.
Say something. Oh my God, say something, please help me.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most noteworthy adolescent-centered films that haven't gotten the recognition they deserve from the public, critics, or both. Which teen movie do you think deserved more mainstream success? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, 13.
We can go and get tattoos. More piercings.
Catherine Hardwicke and Nikki Reed are probably best known for their involvement in the Twilight franchise. The former directed the first film, while the latter played vampire Rosalie Hale throughout the series.
Is she even Italian?
But these two talented women also worked together years earlier to create 13. They co-wrote the movie, which Hardwicke also directed when Reed was a teen herself. Naturally, this meant that her high school experience heavily influenced the script. The story itself crucially exposes a darker side of adolescence that people often want to ignore. Luckily, the film's realistic cinematography and raw honesty forces viewers to sit in their discomfort instead. Yet somehow, 13 didn't make a big a splash as it should have. Nevertheless, it's a must-watch.
What do you expect me to say, Mom? We jacked it, okay?
Number 9, Accepted.
Where are you going?
Well, I didn't really,
Bartleby screwed around and now he's not going to college.
When Bartleby gets rejected from every college he applied to, he creates a fake one. But the institution turns into something way more real than he anticipated and becomes a place where everyone's accepted. The film stars Justin Long, Jonah Hill, and Blake Lively, pre-Gossip Girl fame.
That makes no sense at all.
I know.
It was released in 2006 at the same time as Snakes on a Plane. Now, we may never know how much Samuel L. Jackson's reptile-filled adventure impacted things, but Accepted only grossed about $38 million worldwide, and these days, its Rotten Tomatoes score sits in a meager 38%. However, you shouldn't let those low numbers stop you from watching it. Not only is the story funny, but it also says something important about the educational system.
Ellie wanted big things for you, Bartleby. I'd say this is pretty big.
Thanks, Dad.
Number 8, Empire Records. This film follows an unconventional group of teens as they try to save the record store where they work.
Mitchell's the man, I'm the idiot, you're the screw-up, and we are all losers. Welcome to Music Town.
Sadly, it was panned by the critics and made next to no money at the box office. Granted, since its release and subsequent flop in 1995, Empire Records has gained a rather dedicated following, but we think it's finally time for it to emerge from cult status and receive the mainstream appreciation it deserves. And we're not just saying that because of the soundtrack, though it's undoubtedly amazing. The movie also makes people feel seen through its premise, humor, and compelling characters.
Hey, Warren, take care of yourself. Don't let the man get you down.
Yeah, you too, Lucas.
Plus, it features actors like Liv Tyler and Renee Zellweger before they became household names.
She hates me. Yeah, she hates me too. But I have enough sense to hate her back.
Number 7, The Diary of a Teenage Girl. Minnie is a teenage girl with a real talent for drawing cartoons, but things get complicated when she starts obsessing over physical intimacy, while also feeling ugly and awkward.
What's the point of living if nobody loves you? Nobody sees you. Nobody touches you.
Though it's flown under the radar, there's plenty of reasons to love this movie. Set in 1976, The Diary of a Teenage Girl deals with themes we've seen before, yet it does so in a smart way with an honest depth that's often missing in such stories.
I feel so awkward and ugly and naive and lonely.
I know how you feel.
I have no friends. I don't want to go to school ever again. Nobody loves me. Maybe I should kill myself.
Nah, alienation is good for your art.
Notably, the film follows a female character who's going through big changes, treating her feelings and actions with respect in the process. As if that wasn't enough on its own, it also uses animation as a storytelling tool, which further adds to its originality.
I've become nothing, finally. No home, no school, no money.
Number 6. Real women have curves.
Today's my last day of high school, Mama. I'm not gonna miss that.
This 2002 release stars America Ferrera as Ana Garcia, a young Latina woman who really wants to go to college, but her family's precarious finances and her overbearing mother's distinct vision for her life present some substantial roadblocks. Real Women Have Curves features something truly powerful through these clashes. It even includes one of the most wonderfully body-positive scenes in cinematic history.
The two of you should lose weight. You would look beautiful without all that fat.
Ay, Doña Carmen, Ana and Estela are beautiful. They look good the way they are.
But not nearly enough people know about the film. Luckily, those who've seen it recognize how important and well-crafted it truly is. That group includes the Library of Congress, which added the movie to the National Film Registry in 2019.
This is who we are, Mama. Real women.
Number 5. Big Time Adolescents.
I would like to purchase this item.
You can't.
Oh, I think I can.
Sir, this is a museum. That's literally not how this works.
Most of us are familiar with Pete Davidson's work in The King of Staten Island. After all, its on-demand release made a splash in 2020.
Now, hold still, okay? Because it is permanent.
But the star had another film called Big Time Adolescents that hit streaming airwaves a few months prior to this. It never took off in the same way, which is a shame because it's really funny. Griffin Gluck is Mo, a 16-year-old whose best friend is a college dropout named Zeke, played by Davidson. Though it may sound like any other coming-of-age story, this movie's smart dialogue and genuine emotions make it a standout among the rest.
What do you think?
Yeah, that was all right.
Oh, that was great. That was like the Oscar stuff, you know, like Chalamet or something.
Number 4. Mid-90s. In 1990s Los Angeles, a young boy named Stevie escapes his troubled home life and finds acceptance among a group of skateboarders who soon become his friends.
And they like skate here? Where you guys skate?
Yeah, everyone skates here.
This movie was Jonah Hill's brainchild, and he took cues from his own experiences coming of age in the mid-90s to write it and direct it. The story contains just the right amount of nostalgia without relying on it as a tool to keep the audience interested.
That's enough! Yo, wait, hey!
Despite Hill's star power, the film only made little over $9 million at the box office. But though many of us missed it in 2018, it's worth taking a look at now. No matter what decade you grew up in yourself, there's no doubt you'll enjoy the ride.
Listen to me. You do not give my son alcohol.
Ma'am.
Bitch.
Ma'am.
You do not give my son drugs.
Number 3. The Edge of 17.
How was your weekend?
It was below average.
High school can be hard and lonely, especially if your popular older brother starts seeing your best friend. That's what happens to Nadine Franklin in The Edge of 17. The 2016 dramedy has even been compared to John Hughes' films because of how it successfully captures the feelings of growing up. It's a wonderfully acted and smartly written movie that features some truly exciting back and forth between Haley Steinfeld and Woody Harrelson, among other things.
What are you doing?
Giving you half my cookie.
Why?
Make you feel better.
Watching it will make you laugh, cry, and feel awkward in the best way possible. Given everything it accomplishes, we can't help but wish it got talked about more often.
Hey, thanks for letting me come over.
I'm glad you did.
Number 2. The Way, Way Back.
Mom, why do I have to wear this? Nobody else does.
He just wants you to be safe.
Awkward teen Duncan isn't thrilled about having to spend the summer with his mum, her awful rich boyfriend, and his spoiled daughter. It looks like it's going to be a pretty unpleasant vacation, but that changes when he meets Owen.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take off for getting complaints. You're having way too much fun. It's making everyone uncomfortable.
Okay.
Hey, whoa. I'm just kidding.
They form a friendship that provides Duncan with the father figure he needs and a summer he won't forget. Liam James perfectly brings the protagonist to life, and Sam Rockwell is a blast as Owen. Meanwhile, Steve Carell expertly makes Trent unbearable.
No, wait. You have to do it.
Duncan can move for me.
No, honey, you're the one who wanted to play, so play your turn.
The Way, Way Back is another in a line of smart, funny, and heartwarming films that too many folks simply ignored.
Yeah, how do you know?
Because I know, okay? Don't worry about how I know.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Jawbreaker. When people think of iconic teen movies about a popular clique of high school girls, they tend to picture Mean Girls or Heathers.
Veronica, you look like hell.
Yeah, I just got back.
Yet Jawbreaker rarely comes to mind, and we simply can't understand why. The dark comedy establishes its tone from the beginning, as the main characters play a prank that goes terribly wrong.
Pop it, Marcy! Oh my god. What happened to her?
It's grown into something of a cult classic over the years, with Rose McGowan's seductive and sardonic Courtney Shane's gaining in popularity as a result. The film's bright and bold wardrobe is also beloved. We can only hope Jawbreaker becomes widely recognized as a teen classic sooner rather than later, because that's exactly what it is.
So what are we gonna do? We have to make her pay for what she did.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.